Hello everybody, welcome back to the 3D Critic channel. David as your host, and today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the Air Jordan 37s and see if they are ideal for a shooting guard playstyle. Now to start things off, they retail for $185. However, right now they are going on sale for as low as $120. So if you guys are interested, I'll try and leave a link in the description box below. Now there is stuff that I like and dislike about the Air Jordan 37s, and it can make or break your decision on whether you should buy these or you avoid these entirely. So to break it all down, I'm going to start off with the traction. The traction features a decoupled rubber outsole with a multi-directional traction pattern, and it looks eerily similar to a tire tread. If you guys agree, you can comment down below. So in my opinion, the traction is actually really good. However, you have to rub it in at first, because initially when I started playing in these, I was sliding around. But once you rub it in, it actually grips really well to the court, which especially helps when you're trying to stop on a dime and making lateral movements trying to get open for a shot, as well as sticking on your primary player that you're defending on the court. It's also really good on hard stops as well. Like once you do a hard stop, it's actually stops on a dime, so it'll really help you when you're on the court. However, they do get dirty once in a while, and it kind of sticks to the traction pattern. So I would wipe it down every now and then. That way you can get the best out of the traction. And durability wise, it is actually really durable. On the outer edges of the outsole, it's fraying a little bit, but the main traction pattern overall is holding up really nicely. So you should be fine indoors as well as outdoors. So overall guys, the traction is actually really good. It is very grippy once you rub it in. It will last you a good bit, so whether you're indoors or outdoors, you should be good to go. Just make sure that you clean it every now and then, because it will get dirty. That way you can get the best out of the traction. So for that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Now for the cushion in the forefoot, it features a double stacked air zoom unit. And as you get along in the heel, it features Formula 23 foam that was created by Jordan himself. And it is caged in by this really thick plastic cage in the back of the heel. So the forefoot cushion is actually really nice on your foot. It is very explosive and responsive as well. The double stacked air zoom units gives it this trampoline-like feel when you are jumping, and is very beneficial when you are trying to get rebounds as well as blocking people's shots. The cushioning in the heel is okay at best. The Formula 23 foam itself is firm, however, due to this plastic caging, it doesn't have a lot of room to expand, and when you're doing heel strikes, you suffer from that, and all of the force that goes from the heel strikes goes straight to your lower back, and you feel that after a while. So it's not a really good feeling. And the heel to toe transition, due to the bulkiness of the plastic caging, isn't really that smooth as well. So overall, guys, the cushion is good. The forefoot cushioning is really good. It's very explosive and responsive as well, which will help you react really well on the court. However, when it comes to the heel cushioning, it's okay. If it weren't for the plastic caging, it would actually be decent overall. So for that, I'm going to give the cushion a 7.5 out of 10. When it comes to the materials, it is mostly made up of this lino weave material, which is very thin. It also has some synthetic leather overlays all around the edges of the shoe, with a padded perforated tongue with a padded ankle strap here in the heel. So the materials overall is okay, in my opinion. The ankle strap as well as the tongue is really comfortable on your foot. It gives you a really secure feeling in the back of the heel. But the lino weave feels really cheap to me. You could actually see through it, and every time I look at it, I always think of the potato bags that you see in the grocery store. But it is strong. It will hold up over time. I've had it for a good bit. So materials overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. When it comes to the fit, for me personally, I would go down half a size, mainly because of the roominess in the lino weave upper here. In the footbed, you slide around a little bit while you're playing. However, if you want to stay true to size, I would double sock it. It resolved that issue. But if you're not a double socker, I would go down half a size. And if you're a wide footer, I would recommend that you go true to size and double check in stores to see if you need to go up half a size as well. But for that, the fit was really sloppy for me in the forefoot. In the heel, it's actually very well contained, especially with the ankle strap as well as the perforated tongue. And overall, the fit as a whole, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Now, when it comes to the lockdown, it is really good in the heel, but not really good in the forefoot. The midfoot is actually really good because the webbing system here keeps the midfoot well contained, as well as the heel and the ankle straps, which keeps the heel in place. And I experienced no heel slippage at all. But the main downside is the forefoot lockdown. It does move around a little bit. Just make sure you have the right size. That way you won't feel the sliding in the footbed. So overall, the lockdown, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So for support overall, it is okay. There is a carbon fiber midfoot strength plate that helps overall with torsional support. However, the base is not really that wide, and as a result, you have a higher chance of rolling your ankle. And considering the roomy fit, it'll put more pressure when it comes to stopping, and it'll increase your chances of rolling your ankle, as I shall now demonstrate. Yeah, that happened. However, the support in the heel is actually really nice considering the ankle straps that you have and the internal TPU heel counter that prevents you from moving your heel from side to side on the foot. So overall, I'm going to give the support a 7 out of 10. So in my overall opinion, the Air Jordan 37s is a decent pair of basketball shoes for shooting guards. But if you are a heel striker, I would avoid it considering how firm the cushion is in the heel. The support is suspect. I rolled my ankles a couple of times. And the fit for me personally wasn't really that great for me overall. Me personally, I like a tight fit. That way I have more confidence on what movements I'm making on the court. And for $185, it really isn't that worth it. But for the $120 markdown price, I would consider this a bulkier version of the Tatum ones. So if you want a traction pattern that will last you a while, I would take this over the Tatum ones, mainly because of the durability of it. So if you guys want a dependable and durable traction setup with a explosive forefoot cushioning setup, as well as light, roomy, and breathable materials, the Air Jordan 37s is a suitable option for you guys. Just don't buy it for $185. For me, with the materials you get, it's not worth it. Make sure you get it for the $120 markdown price or whatever price you can get. And other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below on your thoughts on the Air Jordan 37s, as well as the Air Jordan 38s that will be releasing soon. I've seen images of it and it looks pretty bulky. And let me know in the comments if you think it's going to be better than the 37s, and any other questions that you might have. Subscribe down below if you want to support this channel. It is greatly appreciated. I will also leave my information of my Instagram in the description box. That way you can follow me and stay up to date with the shorts that I will post along the week. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, keep shooting.